Hello everyone, welcome back to a video today on Backwoods TN. Like to say right off the top, if you guys are watching this around the world, around the country, wherever you're at, we're glad to have you guys this morning. Morning for us anyway. It's currently Wednesday morning, July the 3rd, because tomorrow is the 4th of July. And so we're doing some logging today. Beautiful weather. We actually got some rain, I think, since last time you guys saw us. I got a couple of showers, so it settled the dust down a little bit. So we're thankful for that. But yeah, before we go any further, if this is y'all's first time on the Backwoods TN channel, it sounds crazy to me to say, because I was just talking about 7,000 subscribers the other day. We're about to hit 8,000. But that's just crazy to me that we've almost gained 1,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. So for the ones that have been hitting the button, I appreciate it. For the ones that might not know about it, little red subscribe button down below, you can't miss it. If you go hit that, you'll know about all our videos that's upcoming in the future. Whenever we post one, it'll let you guys know. And sometimes we do live streams and we pick a little music, pick a little bluegrass gospel music. So if you guys don't want to miss any of that stuff, hit the subscribe button. Almost to 8,000. That feels really good to say. So do appreciate it. And also, YouTube sent me this little thing the other day talking about how important it is to get people to like the video and comment. Apparently, whenever you like and comment, it sends the video to a bunch of people that likes this kind of stuff. So if somebody's just searching, you know, logging videos or skidder videos, it'll send our stuff to them first. So when y'all hit that comment, it goes a long way. So you guys have the power to do that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But right now, me and Dad's about to start sharpening both of our chainsaws, and Connor is loading some pallet wood on old 57. So yeah, grab your popcorn, grab your coffee, whatever time you're watching this, and yeah, let's have a good day. All right, you guys, pallet wood is loaded. Not the best load, but not too bad. It's kind of rough going out of here, so this ain't really an off-road truck, but we brought it back here to load it just to try to get this in. The pallet wood yard is going to be closed tomorrow and Friday, so today's the last day to get any wood into there, because they're going to be closed for the Independence Day. So right now I'm going to walk around the truck. A few knots I need to take off, just because they don't like knots out there very well at all, because they put them on this roller and it rolls them to debark it, and then also the saw it goes into has rollers as well, so knots don't roll around good on that. So right there's one I probably need to take off, maybe right there, maybe right there. So yeah, I'm about to trim this up a little bit, make it a little bit more presentable, and then we're gonna hit the road. Jack, don't you come back no more. Da 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 da. No, I almost sung the song. All right, y'all, we're loaded up, done the trimming, got it banded, and now we're off. Can't really tell if it feels heavy or not. Feels like a pretty good load right here. But once we get to the pallet wood yard and we get weighed and get our ticket, I'll let you guys know what kind of load we had on. It won't be too heavy. There is quite a few 17-foot logs on here though, which makes your weight go up in a hurry. You know, compared to like 12-foot and 8-foot, 17s weigh a lot more. All right, guys, met to the pallet wood yard. Got a guy in front of me, so it's going to be a second before I can get unloaded. But it felt like a pretty heavy load. I'm going to say it's somewhere maybe 10.5 ton. So 10.5 ton, maybe 11. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we'll get the straps off and get ready to get unloaded. After we get weighed, we'll see what happens. All right, y'all. So just got my the paper from inside the mill, and it looks like we had 10.57 tons. So my guess was 10.5, so almost guessed it right on the dot. So I knew it felt like a pretty good load, but I can kind of tell by the way the power is over the hills. I can kind of gauge how much is on there. So yeah, 10.57, not a bad load, pretty good. So yeah, we got our check. We're gonna head back to the woods, see what the guys are getting into.
Man, it's such a nice evening for a walk today. I wish I had a pair of boots though, because the bugs are biting my feet today.
Did you say boots?
Yeah?
Wait. You said boots?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good, because today's video is actually sponsored by Hi-C Boots. All right, guys, sorry to take you away from the video, but I had a very special announcement. I've had my first sponsor on my channel since I've been posting videos. First sponsor has reached out to me to give me some products. So today's video is sponsored by Hi-C Boots. Okay, so Hi-C sent us 2 pairs of boots. So the pair I went with was these Browns men's steel-toed boots. And by the way, I'm going to have links to all these items down below and a link to the website for Hi-C if you want to check them out yourself. So the pair I went with, brown steel-toed men's work boots. So I haven't tried them on yet, but I'm about to try them on. So yeah, just to give you guys a little bit of a look at them. So there's the Hi-C logo right there. Really, they feel durable, which I was kind of wondering, which they sent the boys some boots last time. They didn't send me any. So I was just kind of wondering how they would hold up, which they feel like they're actually well made. Look at that orange down there. I'm a Tennessee fan. I guess that could pass for orange. But yeah, I really like the way these boots look. We're going to see how they feel now. All right, and Lexi actually got this style called the women's Chelsea style boot. So they was nice enough to say me a pair and Lexi a pair, or I could have got 2 pairs for myself. Probably should have done that, right?
No.
No. All right, so Lexi got her a pair of the Chelsea boots. So kind of the thing she was thinking about, she can chime in. You was wanting to wear these around the house, like mowing the yard, gardening. If it's wet outside, you know, easy to slip on, slip off. So how do you like your design?
I like it a lot. It's more like kind of like a deck boot. Those are very in style right now.
So you was thinking about style. You wasn't thinking about like.
Well, durability too, functionality, but yeah. I'm just saying though that like they're a stylish boot for women's.
Okay.
And then you can wear them out in the rain, or I guess if you wanted to in the snow, just wear some extra covered socks. I think they're kind of insulated too. They're kind of like a muck boot, but shorter.
All right, so we've showed you both pairs of boots. Now let's do a first impression try on. Here we go. First impressions. Oh, yeah. Definitely, it looks like something I would wear. That's why I chose these. I wear boots pretty much all the time. Boots are kind of like my dress shoe. I wear them to church, wear them Friday night on the town. Just what I wear. I don't really wear tennis shoes a whole lot or dress shoes at all. So, any guys out there, I mean, I say a lot of you guys that watch my channel, you guys probably wear boots. If you do, I would consider giving these a try, just based on how they feel. They are steel-toed. They're made to work in, you know, around your farm, your house. If you guys log as well, they make some boots that have strings. You can tie them tight if you want to do that. They have all kinds of things over there. All right, and guys, you notice how I just mentioned all the guys, the fellas out there, how if you guys might be interested in boots. They actually have a wide array of women's boots on there as well. So if your wife, your daughter, girlfriend, mom, anybody, any lady in your life that you think might be looking for some boots or you want to surprise them with some, they've got stuff for men and women and for little kids as well. They sent the boys some, like I told you, whenever they were just like 10, 11, 12. So anyone in the market for boots, I'm not trying to force you to buy any, but if you're in the market for some, if you've been looking around, why not try Hi-C a shot? And by the way, they've given me a 15% off discount code. If you go buy some boots at checkout, use the code Backwoods15 for 15% off your order. Yeah, I mean, it's a match made in heaven. You need some boots, save some money while you're doing it. You get a lifetime warranty on these boots as well. So really, there's no wrong way to go about it. You get a new pair of boots, they're durable, 15% off discount code, and it's a lifetime warranty. Really can't go wrong with it. But thank you, Hi-C, for sponsoring today's video.
What's your word of the day? The word of the day. What is the word of the day? Hot, cold, happy, sad. What's your word of the day? Ain't it amazing? You say so many words in a day, and then you ask for a word of the day, and you don't have nothing to say. That's. Hey, we're working today, though, ain't we? I think that's the word of the day. Work. Look here, folks. That's about as narrow ridge as you can travel with a skidder. It goes way up there, starts getting narrow, and it's narrow all the way to right here, and then it breaks over the mountain. It ain't straight down, but it's pretty steep right there. But it runs this ridge is really narrow. We barely can get a skidder down it. On little, not a whole lot of room on each side. That's what we're dealing with today. We tried to come all the way down here to the very end and start, and then we can leave all our brush behind. Connor's gonna pull this little white oak out. So that's the word of the day, work. It's Wednesday, July the 3rd, 2024. And we are working. Trying to. Got the old 500i going. I'm gonna have to cut Connor a tree out of the way. I was gonna cut it a while ago and I didn't get it done, so. Oh, it about hit my 500i too. Woo! That's scary. Okay. It's a blinking. Does that mean it's taping?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me cut that. You can hold this camera if you want to.
Yes.
Tell him your word of the day, yeah, if we have to come on back. It'll be out of the way.
Alright guys, I got this set up right. Alright, just got back from hauling the wood. Apparently, I don't know if they got any videos of it or not, but apparently Dad and Connor's been having some trouble while I've been going with the skidder. Said apparently the filters got stopped up, so I guess you guys saw what happened. Hopefully they got some videos of it, but I'm gonna eat some dinner. A lot of people used to comment and wanted to know what we would eat for dinner. So today, what I got is, got a real fancy, I mean just real fancy sandwich right here. Let me show you. We got a salami and cheese sandwich right here. I even got a little bit of mayonnaise on it. So you couldn't get this at one of them fancy restaurants in New York City or nothing like that. This is top of the line right here. So salami and cheese sandwich. Them sour cream and onion chips. Clover Valley. If you're ever trying to save $1, they're about the cheapest brand I think out there. So a real fancy lunch. So they got me a few trees over here pulled out. I'm going to eat my dinner, drink a little bit of my drink, and then we'll start doing some cutting up. Boy. All right, y'all, so I'm about to start cutting up here. Typically how I like to do it whenever I do the cutting up and loading, I like to spring the skid steer, pick up a couple of them, just get them off the ground a little bit, just because, I mean, you can do them flat on the ground. A lot of people probably do it that way. But I just find it's a lot easier to keep your saw sharp whenever you got them off the ground a little bit. I don't care how good you are running the saw. If you're cutting them flat on the ground, you're going to get your saw in the dirt a little bit at least. Especially this ground, it's really, really dusty right now. And there's also a few rocks right in here, so it's just going to happen. I just find it takes a little bit longer just to hop in the skid steer, pick them up off the ground, then get back out. But in the long run, you're probably saving time on sharpening your chainsaw. So this is how I do it. Everybody may not do it like this, but yeah, works good for me. So. Couple decent trees. Got any good videos?
We took one video, Dad. Two trees.
Have you videoed any pulling?
Yeah, we're about to cut Big Redo.
I can't hear you.
About to cut Big Redo.
Are you? You gonna film it?
Probably.
You gonna film pulling it out?
Yeah. It hurts.
What do you want to say to all your thousands of fans out there? Anything you want to tell them?
A little bit warm today.
It's what?
A little bit warm.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Real warm in the sun.
We parked this thing, it died on like a little bit of a hill. Wasn't too much, it was about like this right here. And we put that little side cover on the ground. And I got back, the skidder was sitting on top of it. And it rolled back.
Really?
It was rolling as I was walking up to it.
About to take off?
Yeah. It would have hit a tree, but
Well,
that could have been standing in tree high and put the filter on or something.
we'll get these people some good videos, all right? Don't get hurt no more. Try to not get hurt. All right, y'all, on that last pull, they said they're about to cut a big red oak. I wonder if this is it. Can't tell yet. Oh, it looks like a big one. Maybe, I can't tell. No, never mind. Pretty good. It's the one you're talking about? When's he gonna cut it?
We're at the very end of that bridge.
Oh.
We're working our way out now.
Oh, okay.
It's about not as wise as scary. It's about not as wise as scary.
There's a video of a video. There's a camera. There's a video of a video. There's a camera.
I got a little dusty.
Yeah. How much battery has got left?
I don't know, it felt like. Golly.
All right, so just cut this tree here up. So this one here had a little bit of a hole right in the heart. So typically we would do one of two things with this log. If we put our measuring stick in that hole right there and it only went about, let's say, that far or so, sometimes to try to get a better log, we would butt it off to try to get rid of that little hole. Or second option, which I chose this time, which I stuck my stick in the heart there and it went about 4 foot down in there. So it didn't get any bigger going that way. So pretty much the best thing you can do, you'd have to cut it way up there to get it to cut off where you wouldn't have a hole. So I just chose to make a log with a little bit of a hole there. There's going to be plenty of side lumber around it and you get to keep the full length. And down there, what do you know, it cleared up, made a real good second log. So you can go about it two different ways. Everybody probably has their opinions, but that's how we do it. Sometimes if it don't take a whole lot to clear it up, we just butt it off, get rid of a little bit, and you've got a real good butt log. But if the hole ain't real big, it doesn't clear up very quick, you might as well just go ahead and make a log with a little hole in it. There's still plenty of lumber on it. And Connor said that they had a little bit of trouble this morning with the skidder, had to clean the fuel filter out. But now they're going back strong. And we're over here in the middle of nowhere, y'all. I mean, we're probably off the main road, if you even want to call it a main road. We're probably like about a mile back here off the road. Maybe a mile and a quarter or something like that. But it's just funny how sometimes as you're clearing this timber, stuff just opens up. And we noticed right through this little crack in the woods, there's a house right over there. It's like a pretty nice house, but it's just crazy. Back here in the middle of nowhere, you wouldn't think, but they're developing some land over there. And sure enough, right there was a house. So you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but it's funny, as the crow flies, it ain't far sometimes to civilization, I guess. Well, maybe not, but it's a good one still. Pretty good, ain't it? Sound?
Yeah.
Good. Going back? Are you coming out? Alright, y'all, that was a pretty nice chest of oak there. My saw is getting a little bit dull, needs to be sharpened, especially on some of those big knots where you're cutting into the grain. It's a dull saw, I don't like that too good. You doing the skid steer?
Yeah.
All right, I'll film you. Colin's gonna finish loading this truck. I'd say that one might finish it up. Not sure. Oh. On that butt log there, it's pretty crooked until you got to about 8 foot down. So I just made an 8 foot log, tried to salvage something out of it. Then we're gonna have some real nice 12 footers on down the line. So, I believe it'll work pretty good. One thing about running the skid steer this time of year, whenever it gets dry like this, is you eat a whole lot of dust, as y'all can see. Just a big old cloud of dust. Leave it broke it there. Thing, whenever you leave it flat to the ground, if you try to not get your saw dull, sometimes you leave a little bit of bark hanging. But yeah, it leaves a big cloud of dust this time of year. Especially a skid steer on tracks. But that's gonna go way up on the load. Cut quite a bit of small stuff today. You can see we got a pretty good jag of pallet wood over there started. The stuff we cut yesterday was a lot bigger. I didn't film it though, but I guess I should have filmed yesterday instead. But that's still a pretty good load of logs right there. Colin flipped a couple over. It was kind of a small hole to try to hit up there, and a couple of them flipped over the top. So we're going to see if we can't get at least one of them to sit up there in that hole right there. It might ride there. We got a strap though. Strap on 57 up there. Yeah, if you want to throw it over it. All right, y'all, so it's going to conclude today's video. Hope y'all did enjoy it as always. Not the most productive day. We got like 2 loads out every day besides today. We only got 1 load out. But the skidder, it died under the hill. Had to have some filters worked on. And I also hauled a load of pallet wood during the day. So that cut down productivity a little bit. But like I mentioned at the beginning, we're almost at 8,000 subscribers. Can't thank y'all enough for the support, all the comments and likes. It's been really cool. So yeah. Until next time, guys, like I said, hit the post notifications. That way you guys will know whenever I post a video, because we've been known to do some just random live streams and play some gospel and bluegrass music. So if y'all want to see that, hit the subscribe button. That way you guys will know whenever we go live and stuff like that. But until next time, hope everyone has a great 4th of July. Thank you to all the folks that wore the uniform that protects us each and every day. And for the ones that have served, we do want to say thank you to each and every one. It does mean a lot. Land of the free, home of the brave. You know, proud to be an American for sure. So guys, thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next one. See ya.